page, but do not write any little messages on the back like, give me a 10, blowjobs for 10s, I'll beat you up if you don't give me a 10. Don't do that shit. I will find a lighter and I will burn your poem. And I just gave up smoking, so fuck you. No testing! Thank you, don't anger me. It's all good. Poets, you are to be judged by our judges. Judges, where are you at? Hold up your scorecard so I can see you. Do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Judges, your job is to judge these poets on their performance, on their originality, on their poem. You will tell them how you feel. You will give them scores, 10.0 to 0.0, 10 being, my God, that is a glorious poem. I want to have your babies. And you can impregnate me from here because I'm not letting you touch me, you filthy dirty poet, no. Basically, show them your love. If you love what you hear, give them a high score, 10, 9, 8, 7. Do decimal points. Decimal points help us break ties. 9.1, 8.3, 7.2. Real easy to do. Only do 1 decimal point because I can't do math. I went to public school in Wyoming. I'm testing, don't piss me off. Judges, above all, do not be influenced by the audience. Audience, it is your job to influence the judges. Audience, if you like what you hear, what do? If you don't like what you hear, what do? These audience members reserve the right to boo you, judges. Don't be afraid. We will provide security on your way out for a small fee. Okay, a large fee. I'm testing, don't piss me off. No, we need money. No, please. Like I said, audience, show them love, show them how you feel. This show hinders on you letting us know how you feel because this is your poetry slam. It was created for you 20 years ago by a poet named Mark Smith. So what? We love that man and we do this for you. Now, having said all of that, I think I got all the rules out of the way. Having said all that, y'all ready to get a poetry slam started? I said y'all ready for a poetry slam? No, you're not! And I'll tell you why. Because we have not had blood spill on the stage. We must have a sacrificial poem. And that poem is going to be read by me. Judges, you are going to judge this poem as if you would judge any other poem in the round. This is to give you a chance to warm up. This is to give you a chance to get used to writing the scores big so I can see them because I'm halfway blind. I'm so blind I can put an eye in my asshole and still wouldn't be able to see shit. So please, make sure you write those scores big after I finish up this poem. Okay? Now I know what you think. This poet that you're staring at has less game than the 7 tiddlywinks. But the poet that you're staring at, peeping, gleaming, glaring, and laughing at, has higher romantic standards than your average type of cat. See, I don't play these games like beggars and choosers, and I don't beat around the bush like abusers and losers. I'm not the average type of man, this I know. But there's an antiquated saying out there, and this is how it goes. Guys don't make passes at girls that wear glasses, but the guys that refuse to make those passes are always going to find themselves missing out on a fine set of lasses. See, I need a geek girl, a freak girl, no flavor of the weak girl. I want to be tempted, taunted, teased, tainted, and wanted by any typical, sometimes critical, habitually cynical goddess in sensible shoes because she knows the high stiletto heels always manage to crush her toes. I want a girl whose glasses clink every time she leans in to piss her kiss to mine. I want a girl who loves me unconditionally like a piece of cord. I want a girl who can beat me by 2 on my Tetris high score. Who needs those nights in Paris or Pamela Anderson Lee when you've got someone who blows your mind intellectually? I need a geek girl, a freak girl, no flavor of the weak girl. I want to be tempted, taunted, teased, hinted, and wanted by a woman who knows that her spiritual enlightenment is book learned, life and sought for, not credit card paid, Gucci labeled and bought for. I want a woman who'd rather have a bottle of Dr. Pepper than a glass of sparkling champagne. I want a woman who's not afraid to sing with Willie Nelson off key like blue eyes crying in the rain. I want a woman who's perfect even in her imperfections. I want a woman that comes with her own set of directions. Not the kind read like tab A, slap me, insert it in, but a kind of prescription that's found only when you touch her skin. And it reads like this. May cause contemplation, not to be taken too seriously or too light. Doses of tender loving care to be administered day and night. Who needs them drama mama skinny minnies or gold diggers on sugar daddy hunts? I'd rather have an intellectual conversation than a one-night stand with those types of stunts. Cause I need a geek girl, a freak girl, no flavor of the weak girl. I want to be tempted, taunted, teased, hidden, and wanted by a woman who knows that her... God damn. By a woman who knows that her bushes and compulsion of your country's deciding factors. By a woman who knows a good fingering technique will bring a man climber in the climax. By a chick who loves good double entendre lined up in stacks. By a woman who knows that pro wrestling is a sport. By a woman who knows that poetry is a habit to support. By a woman who can't create a pair of x-ray specs and see right through me. By a woman whose IQ score just screams, EMC to me! By a woman who thinks, therefore she am. By a woman whose sexual intellectual style of love just makes you say, oh, damn! Thank you. Okay. Judges, this is where you do what I ask you to do. On the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to hold them scores up high, write them big. 1, 2, 3. That poem is going to get, or Kamishiwaza, a 5.9, a 9. An 8.5, a 10, and an 8.5. That was really Gomishiwaza. Thank you, drive through. Okay. It's all right. I'm not here to abuse you. Now the other poets, since my score doesn't count, they're not the ones you got to worry about. You're not to worry about that score. They're the ones you got to worry about. Okay. I will add up those scores here for you very shortly. But in the meantime,